Like, I'm a computer programmer, and I learned early on in my career that sometimes we overestimate our ability to understand. So you'll write a program, you'll hit execute, and it just will not behave the way you thought it would. So I've learned over the years to really just never stray far from working code. So they say never stray far from what I know to be true and what I know to work. So I don't know if there's a dome. I don't know what's out there. I don't know the history of man. I don't know um, the history of this earth, of the nature of God. There's a lot that I know I don't understand, and I can say I do. And but that's just me. I'm just speaking for myself. Do you know if there's a dome? Do you know what's out there beyond the dome? Do you know the nature of God, etc.?
Yep. You want to tell you how I know? Because observation is like this right here. The same way you know, Tim, if you jump, you're going to come back down. Let me ask you that. Do you know if you jump, you're going to come back down?
Yes.
You know why? Because nature have been consistent at that.
Right.
She ain't never allow somebody to jump and keep going all the way up. She's been consistent at when you jump, I'm gonna bring you back down. So if we follow these consistencies that nature show us, we can make bold statements like, I know when I jump, I'm coming back down. So when I look at how nature distributes the energy across the face of water when I drop a rock in it, that's called a ripple effect. When I drop a rock in the water, nature shows me a pattern that we call a ripple effect. Now, if you think of creation as a rock dropped into a water, which it would have to be, ain't no way around it, the concept of something doing something. And in the case of the ripple effect, the rock is impacting the water doing ripples, making the water do ripples. If reality is a vibration, that's ripples. And if it's coming from a singular point, which the compass is going to, we know that was the source that created this vibration we call life. Now, how can I verify this concept and see if it's true? Well, I can look around at other things in this creation that the same source created, and I can see that it do that pattern for them. So I can cut open the onion and I can see the ripple effect. I can cut open a tree and I can see the ripple effect. I can cut open an apple. I can see the ripple effect. I can cut open a human. I can see the ripple effect. In all things that exist that was created by nature, she has the ripple effect pattern coded in them. And you can't find one thing on this earth without it. So if we want to take that to a macro level, we can then assume that what we're in is a huge ripple effect. If everything I study within the creation takes the pattern of a ripple effect, it's not dumb to say I must live in a big ripple effect since my compass is pointing north and time is expanding away from the north. Meaning when you go to the North Pole, time don't exist. You ain't in no time zone. And when moving away from the North Pole, time is born and it starts to expand. So I see a ripple effect everywhere. And if someone asks me, how you know how the earth look? I'm going to say, man, how you know how an onion look? Nature didn't change the code.